Hello, I'm Peter Vaughan, and today I'm at Group Pilote's unveiling of their 2027 season models, and this must perhaps be the star of the show, the new A-Class. Doesn't it look different from the previous generation? Much more angular, much more modern, and a complete change. Now, this is the prototype. One thing that will be changing on the production models is that Pilote branding above the windscreen will go, and instead it will have in bold letters Pilote across here above the grille. And that's not the only change. They've redesigned the back end too, so this new styling is very much inspired by the Ford-based Atlas range with this strong black panel. And you might even notice that the Pilote branding, the Pilote logo, has changed too. There's a new Techni box where the gas locker used to be, and you've got a 300 amp hour lithium battery on this one in that compartment. The gas locker is now much smaller, and over on the other side it will take two 4.5 kilo Cala cylinders, but you have a lot less reliance on gas in this vehicle because it has diesel heating and a compressor fridge, so you're only using your gas for cooking. And all the 2027 season Pilotes now have an external gas point for your barbecue. Inside, the lounge areas have been improved with more shapely backrest cushions. And it's worth noting that I'm sitting in an Expression spec vehicle. Most UK supplied models are in the Evidence range, which comes with a higher equipment level, different fabrics and different furniture. So where you see the white top lockers, those would be a wood finish in the Evidence, and the kitchen fronts are dark grey rather than wood. Also for 2027, the Evidence A-Class models will come with the 180 horsepower engine automatic gearbox and the 4.4 tonne chassis for much increased payload. Kitchens have been enhanced too, so this splashback goes right up to the top locker now and also wraps around at the side with this additional vertical strip light. Still like these wooden panels here, and there's nice drawer based storage, 2-burner hob, and then your large compressor fridge with separate freezer over on the other side. You step up into your ablution space with shower on one side, toilet on the other in this G740FGJ, which has the single beds at the rear. So to give you a better idea of what you're likely to see in the UK, this is what in France is called a Bavaria, but in the UK this is the Evidence look with the grey kitchen fronts and the wood up top. If you're not familiar with the Pilote range, well, Expression is the model where you can choose your spec. It comes with a low standard spec and then you add options. Evidence comes with everything thrown in, so a higher price but more competitive because you don't pay as much for all those options. But you can't choose your spec on an Evidence. It comes with one fixed specification, and that's what most UK buyers want. Of course, in the Evidence range, you'll still have single beds or this island bed version, and there's also a new rear washroom layout improved for 2027. And here's a nice new detail, non-slip mats in the kitchen drawers, so all your stuff won't slide around and rattle as much. But it's not just the A-Class motorhomes that have a new look for 2027. Pilote has also done a lot of work on its campervans. This is the V600G with the classic transverse rear double bed layout, and it has a lot of new features for the coming season. Let's go and take a look inside. For a start, the kitchen has been completely redesigned. Still got 2-burner hob and sink, and now you have these super-sized soft close drawers. but the new thing is the shape and design. So you've got these nice sort of rounded off ends, these extra storage pockets with elasticated straps, so things should stay safe for travel. And this one has a huge 138 litre compressor fridge. Over behind me, you've got this new design for the top lockers that smoothly flows into the cab. And if you want an overcab sunroof, that's an option too. This one has the optional pop top, which is available across the Pilote campervan range. There's a new sort of fabric finish on the sidewalls and around the windows, and this isn't the finished product, it's a prototype, so don't worry about the sort of slightly frayed edges. That will all be resolved, we're assured, in production. Interestingly too, the table can now be stored away in a compartment in the floor. Not only does it feel a lot more spacious with the table gone, but of course it's safer for rear passengers too. And you've got Isofix on this seat and USBs for the kids' gadgets while you're going along. No more, "Are we nearly there yet?" But perhaps the most significant change of all is behind these twin black timber doors, because the washroom is excellent. You've got a nice basin, opening window, decent storage with elasticated straps again, and crucially, Pilote decided that for a premium campervan you had to have a swing wall arrangement. And this, I have to say, is one of the best I've seen. You can get a cover for the toilet, but with or without that, you have plenty of room in here for showering and a little recess on the wall for your shower gel. Well done, neatly designed. No surprises at this end of the campervan, but you have got these new style overhead lockers, little mini reading lights and a shelf for your book, your phone, etc. at night. So that's an overview of some of the biggest news from Pilote for next season. Of course, the range still includes low profiles on both Fiat and the Atlas range on Ford, as well as the campervans and the A-classes. Let me know what you think of the new designs in the comments below. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.